just there, but the Tomb Guard in the meantime have moved just in front of the Hydra. Then they're not actually in combat with Hydra, they're just 1 inch away from it, so they'll force the Hydra to charge them. That'll save me a round of combat. And I think they've been breath weaponed or something, or maybe they're already in combat. I can't remember how it works. They do eventually get into combat, but I mean, you can see my point there. And the Tomb Prince's Chariots are just ready to attack their Blackguard. But as you can see, his Blackguard unit has 1 mage in it, so that guy's not actually a Black Guardsman. His Battle Standard Bearers in the Corsair is not the Blackguard. The Blackguard have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 models, including a Standard Bearer and a Champion. So impact hits on the Blackguard. I knew that I'd be able to take this guy out because Prince does d6 plus 1, so that's average of roughly 4, and an average of 2 for each other chariot that charges in, so you're talking about 10 impact hits. You've got strength 4 versus toughness 3, so you're looking at roughly 6 wounds. Well, slightly more than that, but he's got a save on a 6 against them, so we're talking about expecting about 6 wounds, so he should have 4 attacks back. Now I think that he had the Oyster X first banner, so 4 attacks back from the Blackguard. Hopefully he won't take out the Prince or anything, and the Prince can finish the job. But it's more likely that, well actually, no, I think he might have taken the Banner of Muda. I can't remember, but either way, I think the Prince was going to stomp the Blackguard. So let's just take a look at the next photo and find out what happens. In the meantime, the Tomb Guard are now in combat with the Hydra. The Scorpion hasn't lost his last wound yet, but the Tomb Guard are doing well against the Hydra because they're staying alive, and they have a standard which raises them back from dead, and I can bring my Hierophant in range to rebuild them as well. Okay, and meanwhile, in his turn, he's moved his mages back so that he's not going to get overrun with the Chariots and have his mages killed when I eventually charge him. But he's just ranking up here. He's ranked up with his Corsairs too, so that they're in a big long line, ready for what happens next. And now, what happens here? The Prince's unit charges the Blackguard, and I roll d6 plus 1 impact hits for the Prince's Chariot of Fire, and d3 for each chariot, and I got like 5 impact hits. I got a couple of, 2 of the dice rolled 1s, and a couple of them rolled 2s, or something like that, and completely fluffed it, absolutely killed almost like none of them. I might have killed 1 kill with impact hits, and then his dice rolled really high for hitting me and wounding me, and I just got stomped. And I've got to say, guys, that I was just absolutely heartbroken when this happened, because both me and my opponent knew that Blackguard unit was meant to die. That was the strategy of the game. You know, I pretty much played well up until then. I had the right flank held down. The right flank was going to survive for some time. I've got the center of the battle sewn up because there was nothing challenging me there. I've got the Scullipult going off and Casket going off. Magic's doing very well. On the left-hand flank, I destroyed the Cold War Knights, and I'd carefully shot down the Blackguard until there were only 9 of them left, and then I charged them. You know, I played this well with the Tomb Prince, and then, you know, luck just ruined me. So, you know, I was very depressed after that happened. Let's go to the next photo where you can see what happened over the right-hand side flank. The Chariots charge the Dark Riders, and they hold, but they get broken and they get pursued off. The Tomb Guard are slowly being beaten down by the Hydra, but I'm feeling a bit distraught because I've lost my left-hand flank, and I've lost my opportunity to crush his Corsairs and the Spearmen around from the left-hand side, and that made me really, really down. I was angry and I was sad, as you can imagine me being. Next photo, yeah, you can see my Prince's unit devastated. There's nothing left, and he's still got 6 Blackguards, so it didn't even take him under half strength. I think, you know, I think I did take him under half strength, but it's now just a matter of the last few turns taking their course. He's just standing off against me. I'm shooting him, and that's how it goes down. Next photo, Chariots coming back on from the table edge. You can see another person's game going over the side. Looks like there's dwarves involved, but over on my side here, the Tomb Guard are losing more and more guys as we speak. His Shades, 3 guys left, so he's just trying to keep them intact. Next photo, the Blackguard are just trying to move out of range of the archers here, and the Scorpion's march blocking everybody, but the Scorpion's not going to last too long against the Blackguard or the Shades if they manage to make the way across. The enemy mages are back in the Corsair unit. Next photo, finally the Hydra's managed to deal with all the rest of the Tomb Guard, and there's only a single Scorpion with 1 wound left to oppose him, and I've got the Chariots in the backfield as well, so the Hydra's about to break through. Next photo, yeah, he's just basically moving his Blackguard out of range, like behind the Corsairs so they can't get shot at, so he's going to conserve points there. The generals, the Dreadlord's unit keeps failing its stupidity test and running straight into the Hydra and like doing nothing, so that sucked. for him, and over the back here he's just getting ready to deal with my Scorpion. So the game pretty much is about to end here. Just one more photo, or a couple more photos here. Yeah, just with the one more photo here where his Hydra moves around, and I think I lose the Scorpion there. But once we added up the victory points and battle points at the end of the game, you know, I'd come out worse off by a decent margin. It wasn't a huge victory to him, but it would have been in the opposite result for me if I'd taken the Blackguard unit out. And I really was expecting to do it. I felt really gutted that I wasn't able to do it. I felt like I deployed well and I played well in the first couple of turns, but, you know, sometimes you just get unlucky in Warhammer. But thanks for watching, guys.